Hey y'all, what is up? What is good? Ghost Squad, how y'all doing today? Black Ghost Face is here to do the second scary comp video by Bizarre Bug. The first one, I really did enjoy that. I really did enjoy that, even though there was some pretty stupid moments and everything. And I swear that one of the scariest things in the world is seeing a mannequin move. Dolls, that's one thing. But seeing a mannequin move, that would have been a complete different story. But we're going to be jumping in to Scary Comps V2. I'm telling you, this is going to be something I'm going to be doing. Scary Comps, back rooms, be amazed, you know what I mean? But hey, we jumping into this one.
She then noticed that Oz, her dog, was shaking, which according to Rachel can mean one of two things. He's in trouble, or he's scared. Oz wasn't in trouble, so he had to be scared.
Yep.
But what could possibly be scaring Oz so badly to the point where it's causing him to shake? The video she took might explain his behavior.
Buddy, are you okay?
I'm sorry, man. The animals know way more than we do. So, I think something's in your house.
Buddy, what's wrong?
Like, what? Let go. I heard a door open. Is something at your door? Something's at your door.
What are your thoughts on this? Here's a clip of a toy lamb placed on a fridge. Pay close attention to its head.
Okay, hold up. First of all, your animal, your pet, your little baby critter, if they are scared, be very observant to wondering why they are afraid. Because if they are scared, you need to be scared too. I'm telling you, man, it's like they can sense danger before we sense the danger. And it takes us a while to sense danger, but the animals, like, very sensitive to stuff like that. So it sounded like something was on the other side of the door and trying to get in. If it was a person, I'm sure the dog would have been barking, but this is something much dangerous than a human being. We're talking about a malevolent spirit.
Or you'll miss it.
Why is this shit moving?
Eddie Monster lives in a room
you out.
above someone else's house.
I'm throwing you out, and that's it.
It came to his attention that the room he's renting is above what appears to be another room, as there's a window below his. The odd thing about this supposed room, though, is that according to his neighbor downstairs, it doesn't lead anywhere.
Okay.
They don't have access to this room, and neither does Eddie. However, it wasn't until weeks later that Eddie discovered a way of accessing this room through his kitchen sink. Below his sink, there's a small crevice that leads to this room. Eddie then decides to go inside and explore this mysterious room. However, feeling uneasy, he wasn't able to explore the whole space. But it's probably best that Eddie didn't do so, since his neighbor claims that sometimes he sees what appears to be someone standing by the window.
Got a whole
Who knows
bum
what
living
Eddie
in
could
there.
have encountered had he gone any further. As always, what are your thoughts on this? Lori was in the bathroom when she...
What are my thoughts? Bro, I dead ass can't even see. I'm like, hold on a second. Hold on. I dead ass can't see. I need to put in my vocals real quick. Can y'all see that? Like something standing in the window. Like a pure dark entity. I can't even see that. I can't even see that. And you know what? It's like for some reason I'm glad I can't see that because, bruh, imagine you living in your house and you notice there's a secret room, a secret passageway, and then you hear something in that secret passageway, bro, I'm gonna smoke you out. I'm gonna throw tear gas in there and get you out of there, or I might throw sleeping gas. I would legitimately gas my whole house in order to either get you out of there, or you fall asleep and I find you sleeping. A whole bum is probably sleeping in your house. How would you respond to that? You tell me.
As always, what are your thoughts on this? Lori was in the bathroom when she heard a strange ringing noise coming from nowhere.
Okay.
Here's what she recorded.
Can y'all hear that? Can y'all hear that?
This really
Yeah.
spooked her, but as if things couldn't get any more creepy, she recorded this.
Where's it coming from? Where is it coming
But the
from?
creepiest part about this is the fact that she responded back to this whisper.
I don't know where it's coming from. I don't know where it's coming from.
It wasn't until watching the video that she realized what she did. Someone made a cake and it came out looking like this.
How?
If that's not terrifying, then I don't know what is. If anything, this
Now, if this was a cake for like Halloween, then props to you. Really props to you. But if I see this, how is it possible to where you make a cake and it comes out like that? Do you know how detailed you have to be to bake a cake? Or bake a cake and it comes out like that? Got a whole face like a Joker with dreads, with long frizzly hair. How?
definitely takes the cake for being the most creepy. Footage of paranormal activity was captured on camera.
I can see someone
The
wearing a
camera
mask
points at
like
a
that.
spot at which, according to the person who recorded this, unusual activity occurs. Have a look at the footage. It's pretty creepy.
Casper? Don't be playing these games now. I'm looking at everything in this camera. Oh no, 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 no. No, no, no. Nope. Oh, stop playing.
Let me know what you think. This next video features someone who was working on their laptop when all of a sudden,
okay. Hey, all right. I was not expecting that one. That's exactly how I. Oh boy, I was not expecting that one. Now, when the drawer opened, I'm thinking, of course, the string and all that. Just, you know what I'm saying? But how do you use a string and push it back, huh? How do you? I mean, the string to open something, yeah, but how do you use a string to close it back, right? Explain that part to me. Now, knocking the camera like that was unnecessary.
the screen freezes and starts playing the sound.
Yeah, that's exactly how I was looking. Like, what the fuck is that? Oh my god.
Most people think this might have been hacked, as it sounds like someone breathing heavily on the other end. If that's so, then it's probably a good idea to cover up the camera. The last thing I'm sure she would want is someone stalking her. Someone found a mysterious file on their phone. They had no idea where it came from. They tried opening the file, but couldn't, as the file was in a format it couldn't be opened. They then decided to convert the file using an online converter. The conversion was a success. It converted the file into an MP3 format.
Okay.
However, doing this was a mistake, for the audio
really?
they heard in this file has left them feeling unnerved. Here's what they heard. Thalassophobia is a certain type of phobia that involves an intense fear of deep bodies of water. The reason as to why people have such a fear is not because of the water itself, but rather what lurks beneath it. And there's no better way to illustrate this than with the following video.
You don't know what's lurking in the darkness in the ocean. You don't know. Oh, wow. Like, yeah, what the hey? I mean, could have just swam you away with your head in his mouth.
Sometimes you end up with a recording that consists of you snoring throughout the entirety of the video. But there are times in which you might record something that isn't just you snoring, but something else. Something really creepy. Here's what someone recorded on their sleep recording app.
I heard that.
The Amazon rainforest is definitely one of those places I plan on visiting before I kick the bucket.
About to put some
However,
holy charms around
it's
the house.
videos like these that make me reconsider the thought
in the
of
house
going to
now.
such a place. A man is recording his surroundings when all of a sudden, after pointing the camera to himself, he records this.
Suadeira, não tá saindo nada. É no... Tá porra, cara!
While being away from home, Ben Tennyson had set up a camera in his room. The reason as to why he set one up in the first place isn't clear. But after watching this video, Ben had more than enough reason to record his room.
I thought it was an alligator at first, but that was a whole jaguar. Hi, I'm Ben. This is a video audio in my empty bedroom. Ben Tennyson. I swear, I was just fucking kidding. I was just kidding, but it actually said it right out. I'm for real, Ben, and I was just joking along, Tennyson, but I was not expecting it to say Tennyson. I was legit not expecting it. It could have been any last name, but I promise you, I was just fooling around. Yo, put me in a horror movie. I promise you, I would murder it. Great minds think alike. I would. Nah.
It's probably in his best interest to get rid of the whole place.
Yep.
I'm sure no one would want to stay inside after seeing this.
Right.
While being home alone, someone recorded the following.
Wow. Bro, I'm here alone and I don't got a cat. I don't got a cat. I'm here alone.
Hopefully it's not someone pretending to
Nope.
be a cat.
Nope.
But if it
Nope.
actually turns out to be a cat, then at least this video ends on a good note. I'm sure there's some people out there that would be happy to get a free pet. But what do you think?
But
What would you do if you
how to-
heard this in
how
your
to get
home,
in?
assuming you don't have a cat?
how the cat get
Let me
in?
know down below.
If that's even a cat. No. Wow. Oh no. Oh no. Wow. This. Yeah. It really brings out that nerve feeling, that very uncomfortable vibe. Like you be thinking you're all alone in the house, but you hear noises. Hey, come on in here if you want to. That's all you're gonna hear. That's gonna be the last thing you hear. You won't hear the bang because it's gonna happen so fast, right? But I was just kidding about the Ben Tennyson. I was just kidding, just joking. But it said Tennyson, like it hurt me. Like, ooh, you're right, Tennyson. Yeah, let's both be funny, bro. Let me be the one that haunts your house in a scary video, like in the short film. Let me be that one. I'm telling you, man. Bro, put me as like Michael. Put me as the type to where I ain't saying nothing. Only thing you see is a figure in dark in your house. You won't even hear me walk up on you. I'm not gonna do no loud scream or anything. It's just when it happens, it happens. But that is it for this video, y'all. Hope y'all enjoyed Scary Comp V2. So many to go. But oh boy, that Tennyson got me though. That Tennyson got me. That camera got me, like, I would say first place on that one, but that Tennyson got me good. But hey, if y'all want to stay tuned, stab the buttons down below and you will see the next video. Hope you have a good day, y'all. Stay safe and I will catch y'all tomorrow.